Want to make 5K without spending a dime? Let me show you exactly how to do it. I actually break it down right here in this video. Check it out. And if you find this information helpful, smash that like button. When I go live in the past, I just used to yap. Right now, I'm just going to get straight to the point, give you guys some sick value, some sick knowledge so you can apply what I'm about to say, because what I got to say is going to help you make money. All right. That's why we wholesale. We're here to serve the people we work with, provide value, but also make money, because that's what our jobs. We got to feed our families. We got to live. Right. So I want to tell you how we just went. One of my students that I'm working with, Henry, shout out to Henry. I don't know if you guys have seen him before, but Henry's a baller. My man's from Vietnam, moved here a couple years ago to the United States, and he's taken action. And this is what happened. I did a 30-day challenge. I don't know if any of you saw the 30-day challenge. I went to a brand new market with $0, no relationships, no money, and I got a deal within 30 days. Okay. And it did take a while to close this deal, but I want to explain how we got the deal and how everyone that's watching can go get a deal right now. So Henry, on the 30-day challenge, I was like, hey, does anyone have any deals that they're working on that they need help negotiating? So what Henry did, and this is what everybody can do right now, is Henry went on Facebook groups. Okay. I know a lot of you are probably like, what, Facebook groups? But this is what he did. He went on real estate investor Facebook groups that he specifically targeted, where he had buyers, where he was marketing and where he knew, and he went and was looking for opportunities. So let me show you, like, so you don't think I'm BSing you. All right. So this is Henry. I was just talking to him. So we just got a $5,000 wholesale fee from this deal. He spent $0 on it. He didn't spend any money because it was on a Facebook group. And this was Henry's first deal. I'm pumped for my man, because really, like, it can be hard to get that first deal. So let me explain what happened on this deal and how it can work for you guys. This seller was an investor. She had put her property on the MLS to sell it. She was not getting the price that she wanted. It wasn't working. So she put it on a real estate investing group in Florida and was like, hey, I'm looking to sell this deal. Henry called her. Her price was way, way, way too high. But Henry called her and she was motivated. She's like, look, I don't want to own this property. I have multiple rentals in Florida. I just don't want it. I live in California. So Henry was like, well, I don't really know how to negotiate this one because it's overpriced, but there's motivation there. If there's motivation in a property, in a situation, you can make a deal happen. They just need to have a desire to move it. Okay. So I called her and I said, hey, look, the price that you're asking, it didn't sell on the MLS because you're asking too much. But the only way I think I can make this work for you and get you the price you want is if you're willing to sell, be flexible and sell this on terms. And she said, what does that look like? I'm open to that. I said, I would be able to pay you close to your asking price of what you want if I bring $0 down, if you just let me take over the property. And she's like, okay, because she didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I got into this property with $0 down. And because it was a high asking price, I wasn't able to make a big rip on the wholesale fee, but we did a $5,000 wholesale fee. Okay. That's what the deal was. So I wholesaled it to one of my buyers. He got the deal done. He gave me a $5,000 assignment. Me and Henry, we split it because I did the negotiation. He brought me the deal. Bada bing, bada boom, no problem. But what I was able to do, this is the dope part, guys. This is the dope part. Because I know the buyer really well and we trust each other, I told him, I said, look, this isn't that good of a deal, in my opinion, like $5,000. I'd rather make more. Is there anything we can do so I can make more money? And what he told me, and he said, I can't give you more up front, but what I can do is I can give you some equity in the property. So this was the Airbnb. As you guys can see, it's like, it's pretty nice in there. It's not crappy. It already has furniture. So what he said, he's like, look, I'll give you $5,000 and I'll give you 10% equity in the deal. So every month you're going to get 10% of the profit. And then when we sell it, when the balloon comes, I'll give you 10% of the profit. So everybody that's watching, from a deal that Henry had found on a Facebook group, just like the Facebook groups that you're watching this on, if you are watching this on Facebook, you can go to my Facebook group, you can go to any Facebook group, and all you do is you look for deals that people are posting. Okay. This is one that's blanked out, but this is a deal. People are posting deals, and sometimes you're like, yeah, that's crap. That's not a good deal. Look, there's deals out there. There's people that if you call them, if they have a problem, you can talk to them about it, figure out if it's a wholesale deal, you can make a cash offer, you can do a creative, you can do a novation, whatever. But that's all we did is we made an offer and we were able to structure it so it worked out for her. Now I told her, I was like, hey, look, I'm bringing in my partner. I'm not buying this by myself. And she knew that I was wholesaling. She knew I was bringing in other people. No problem. Who cares? That's what a lot of people invest that way. A lot of people have multiple partners in properties. So I wanted to show this and explain to everyone here quickly that there are opportunities where you can make money for free. You just need to know where to look. You need to know, you need to be willing to pick up that phone. So again, everybody, Henry, brand new student from Vietnam, just, basically moved here a couple years ago, got his first deal. Okay. Why? Because he was willing to look for opportunities. He knew where to look and he got his first deal. And that can be you. Okay. All you have to do is look in the right places, target specific areas that you're looking to invest in, and, look for opportunities, make calls, reach out to people, see if there's a problem you can solve. And then if you can't solve it, connect with someone that can. Like I said, I took this deal that came from the MLS that no one bought because it was overpriced, and we were able to structure a subject to deal where I got in for 0 down, gave it to my buyer for 5 down, and I got 10% equity in the deal. And Henry and I split the assignment fee. Yeah, come on. So does everyone believe they can do that? I know you guys can do it, right? That's why I'm showing you. So if you're sitting there and you want to get into this business, there's opportunities galore. That's why I teach, hey, instead of just going to spend money on mailers and all this other stuff, cold calling, try what's out there for free already. Try Facebook groups, Craigslist. I wouldn't even mess with Craigslist. Facebook groups, MLS, JVing, other wholesalers, making offers. But you do it the painless way. You do it by already having buyers in place, so you don't have to just run around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to get deals, because that's just going to waste your time. Know what your buyers are looking for, find them deals, get it done, make money, and it won't cost anything. I don't care if you make $50,000 on a deal. If you spent $40,000, $45,000, $49,000, or even $80,000 in marketing to get that deal. That's what people aren't telling you. They tell you how much the deal they make, but they don't tell you how much they spent to get it. Marketing can put a ton of people in debt. Not saying you don't do it. I'm just saying, if you're starting out, start with the stuff that's more efficient, more effective, and more profitable. Then you can venture into marketing when you're good and you have the capital. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. Everybody go out, make offers, get it done. And I hope everyone succeeds. That's my goal. I'm pumped. I love to see people succeed. If you have deals, please connect with people around you, because they can help you succeed. Your network is your net worth. Literally, you're going to level up once you get around people that are higher than you. That's just how it is. Yo, if you like that video, subscribe to the channel so we can show you more information like this and share it with your friends.